Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Argentina rings out.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So off we go then. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He could be in here. Mohamed Salah! And that has been cleared. Neymar, Beckenbauer, Alonso, now it's Griezmann. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mohamed Salah.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Griezmann. It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Can he stop it going out? Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Thuram. Adams getting this one clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham, who's on a run down the left wing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices, deal with the man or deal with the space.
And here's Mbappe. He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Beckenbauer.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's a goal kick. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe! Now it's Drogba.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bellingham. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Beckenbauer. Maldini. Muscular approach does pay off here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's... Great chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Thuram. And it's Griezmann. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe driving forward. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Chance! No mistake! Argentina are level!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Convertido en el minuto 53. Número 10. Messi. Messi. Messi.
That has certainly made things interesting. Yeah, and it's been given away. Big chance, must be, and the shot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Gol de Argentina. Convertido en el minuto 54.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckenbauer. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Terrific header! Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Maldini. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Número 8. Lo reemplazará. Número 22.
Argentina have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 62.005.
Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Adams. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Kante might just make this. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Guti. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Conte.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Looking for the runner. He's played him through. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And that was very necessary. Bellingham. It's Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And that has been cleared. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's nice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Guti. David Villa. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot. It's in. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Short changes him with that pass.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Guti. Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold has been caught there. It's a foul.
Se está realizando un cambio.
He's got away. Can he put it away? Luis Suárez, he just has something. Late in the day, this could well be it.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, it's Kante. Drogba! And that's caused a worry or two.
Drogba did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Maldini. David Villa. And Rafinha. Now it's Guti. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good ball. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Palmer. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Petit. And that is that. Argentina have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.